In a green and peaceful kingdom, there once lived a kind young man. He was 25 years old and loved animals very much. He cared for them as if they were his own children and enjoyed their company every day. One day, the man found a very cute and colorful bird. The bird's beauty caught his eye, and he decided to bring it home. He wanted to keep the bird with him forever. The man made a large and beautiful cage for the bird. It was made of gold and decorated with shiny designs. He placed the cage under a big tree near his home. The bird's voice was very sweet. Every morning and evening, it sang songs that filled the air with beauty. The man enjoyed its voice so much and felt very happy listening to it. Days passed, and the man would sit under the tree, closing his eyes to enjoy the bird's songs. The bird's singing was his favorite part of the day. One day, another bird came flying from the sky. This bird looked exactly like the one in the cage. It had the same colorful feathers and soft wings. The sky bird sat on the golden cage and spread its wings. For a moment, it stayed there as if talking to the caged bird. Then, it flapped its wings and flew away into the open sky. After the sky bird left, something strange happened. The bird in the cage stopped singing. It became quiet and still. The man waited for the bird to sing again, but it didn't. Days passed, and there was no sound from the cage. The man became worried and confused. Why has the bird stopped singing? The man thought to himself. He tried everything to make the bird happy. He gave it fresh water and food, but nothing worked. The man remembered a person in his village who could talk to animals. This man had a special gift from God to understand the language of birds and animals. The man picked up the cage and went to see the animal-talking man. He said, "I brought this bird because of its sweet voice. But for many days, it has stopped singing. Please ask the bird why it is silent." The animal-talking man looked at the bird and spoke softly. "Why have you stopped singing, little bird? Your owner misses your beautiful voice." The bird looked at the man with tears in its eyes. Slowly, it began to speak. "I am a bird of the forest. My nature is to fly freely in the sky. I do not belong in a cage." The bird continued, "This golden cage may look beautiful, but it is still a cage. It keeps me trapped. I cannot spread my wings. I cannot fly. My heart cries every day because I miss the freedom of the sky." The animal-talking man listened carefully and asked, "Why did you sing before, and now you have stopped?" The bird replied, "When I first came here, I cried for my freedom. My songs were not happy songs, they were the cries of my heart. But my owner did not understand. He thought I was singing to make him happy." The bird wiped its tears and said, "One day, a bird just like me came from the sky. She sat on my cage and spoke to me. She said that God has placed me in this cage for a reason. She told me that the more I cry, the stronger my cage will become. She said I should stop crying and trust in God. He is a friend of those who are patient. If I am patient, God will free me one day." The bird looked sad but calm. "I have decided not to cry anymore. I will be patient. I will wait for God to help me. My screaming and crying cannot break this cage, but God can." The animal-talking man turned to the owner and said, "The bird has chosen to remain silent forever, and it will not give any more voices." The man was surprised. "If the bird will not sing, then I do not need it," he said. "I brought it for its sweet voice." Without saying another word, the man opened the door of the golden cage. The bird hesitated for a moment and then spread its wings. The bird flew out of the cage and up into the sky. It felt the fresh wind and freedom again. It was happy and thanked God for releasing it. Moral: if you face difficult times, do not cry or lose hope. Be patient and trust in God. Talk to Him, and believe that He will help you. If you want to learn English through interesting stories, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.